Okay, we caught it on a windy day, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But here is one of the shops out here. It's truly just a carport right now. It could be made into more of a shop with some framing and enclosing the sides here. I would say you're probably I'm going to guess like a 35 by 40 to 50, somewhere around there on this one. And then this one here is already partially enclosed. It's shorter, it's not tall like you could put an RV or something underneath. I was spotting this little tractor right here that maybe they won't need after they don't have this big of yard. We could maybe work something out on. Has a little garage door. It's only, I think, a 6-foot high door here. And then it has some materials back here in this little enclosed shop. It looks like maybe they were getting ready to insulate it. So that's what that looks like. So I looked up the property boundaries, and it doesn't look like there's another piece of ground between this one and then the one that's a real large one that's owned by the power company that it backs up to and goes on this other side. But so they do have a whole circle drive. So you can see this is the main one that you come in on. So there's your gate onto your property. The lane is actually yours that goes all the way to the main road right there. So then it goes to that gate, and it has this circle drive here. However, it hasn't been used much past the garage, so you can see where my car is there. It comes all the way around here, and you can kind of see the tracks there by that shop, and then back out to the main drive. So the two places I was saying, some of the downfall of what I've heard, which you can hear if you're listening really close in the video, you can probably hear a little bit of the freeway noise. The other part is, this is a power company's yard right here, which I think is not a bad thing at all. The trees right here eventually will completely block off the view of that. However, you don't have the threat of, a high trafficked area or any additional neighbors. And then this one here, this house has their own little scrapyard here. I'm guessing it's to do with their business. I would say they've got some sort of a construction or masonry type business. They've got a lot of extra scraps and wood and things like that. I think a 6-foot cedar or vinyl fence that goes along this and blocks that off would go a long ways for this property. So again, going just to the side of the house here, which I think Tammy, when she was here, was maybe recording some of this for you or doing a video chat. So I'm not sure how much of this yard you've already seen, but just so you have a better idea here. You've got this whole park-like setting. It just has been let go for quite some time. It needs trimmed away from the house, as you can see, and just fixed up better. So the property line, if you can see that back part right there that's real green, and then the row of trees here, that's your property. So there's all this area right here. There's no covenants on it, so if you chose to get a horse or do a couple beef cattle and plant some pasture out here or something like that, that's something that you could do. It has plenty of room for that, and that would obviously help you maintain without so much work. But those Russian olives you see right there are the property boundary there, and then it comes all the way along here. We have a fire pit back there, and picnic tables. Then the back of the house, which is awesome, with this huge deck here and big patio. And then out here, so I was looking at this, where they have their dog kennels is actually a foundation with rebar poking out. I think it was their intention to put a shop here, possibly. So, or maybe just a workshop. I guess I don't see a big cutout for a shop door. However, it has the whole slab here and these foundation walls where you could build yourself a whole workshop. And it has water on the inside and outside of it over here. So I think that that's a big benefit. That's a really good start on a shop. If that's what you choose to do, it just doesn't have the doors, like I said, like a cutout for an overhead door, which could be added as well. So I will go inside now.